So for all of you watching, weight loss tea is a bunch of nonsense. You can take the weight loss tea and put it in the trash. It's nonsense. Back home in Cameroon, people went for long hours without eating. They didn't die. It's in America that we treat hunger as though it's a famine. You're about to die. Boom. Everything you saw in Cameroon that was a luxury is in
right there. It's right there.
His pantry is full of it.
I know of people that when they eat their achu or they drink, they buy their weight loss tea. There are a lot of weight loss tea. So we get back to our weight loss tea, or we just have our weight loss tea as the backup program. So once we eat, drink, we get home, we take our weight loss tea, we drink, and it works the magic.
Okay. So for all of you watching, weight loss tea is a bunch of nonsense.
Really?
Okay. So I'll say it in no uncertain terms. You can take the weight loss tea and put it in the trash. It's nonsense. Does absolutely nothing.
There are different types of weight loss tea, and I see people with video. They say, "Oh, this is working." They take it for flat stomach. I've tried a lot, but
how did that go for you?
I don't know if it went well, but
it obviously didn't go well because you came to see me for the problem.
Maybe because I wasn't consistent. The girl said, "Oh, you're not consistent. You have to take it."
Did she sell it for you?
Yeah, I bought it
from her.
Yes.
That's why she said you were not consistent.
So,
so you just got scammed.
So what about this other one? There's this thing with the prawn juice.
Nonsense.
Because it works when I take it. When I just got here, when they told me about prawn juice, when I eat a lot, I take it, and then it's laxative.
So do you believe that when you gain weight, because you are full of poop or you're full of fat?
Okay, so laxative takes care of poop, but not of fat.
Yes. So pray tell me, how do you lose poop and lose weight?
So why
you can lose poop and lose weight, but you're not losing fat. You still have all the fat with
you. So now we'll come now to the magic question of this episode. So what is the most easiest way for you to lose weight and keep it? The easiest, not the ones who have to go to the gym and do a lot of exercise, because the weather here does not even permit the job schedule, stuff like that. It doesn't permit somebody to be going to the gym 24/7 and taking care of family. What would you say is a shortcut to lose weight?
Okay. That's an excellent question. I'm going to give you the easiest way ever created by man to lose weight. Is that when you wake up after this show is over and you walk to that kitchen to grab something to eat, before you put it in your mouth, ask yourself, am I hungry, or am I eating because I'm bored? Or am I eating because I'm stressed and I want to soothe my feelings? 3 questions. Am I hungry, or am I trying to soothe my feelings? So am I eating emotionally, or am I eating because I'm bored? That is the easiest way. Because if you answer that question, if you're eating because you're hungry, you will find something and serve yourself a normal portion of food, sit down and eat. Then when you're no longer hungry, you stop. If you're eating because you are bored, which is what we do in America, right? I go watch TV for basement. I beg, give me some rice, then I'll go. They give you rice, you take it, you sit and you put on the TV and you're eating. I feel
so guilty because last night I went to my kitchen at around 11, opened the fridge, and I knew if I took out that rice and put in the microwave, it's going to signal upstairs and I'll get backfire. She's going to talk at me and say, "Why are you eating at this hour?" So I was standing there and I really wanted to eat the rice. But from what you say now, I'm thinking I wasn't actually hungry. I just wanted to.
You just wanted to eat.
Because maybe I was bored.
You're bored.
I was bored.
Mhm.
But when I got there, I decided not to eat fruit. I saw some purple fruit, so I decided to eat it. So
That's not better, by the way. The purple fruit is not better.
it just
Remember,
burst my
fruit is
bubble.
all sugar.
So where do we? So how do we even fight this weight? I thought fruit was very good. I eat a
That's why
lot
you
of
have to
fruit.
follow Afrofit, because I've had all these questions for a long time, and I decided to create a platform where I will give Africans or people black descent this information, because there's just so much disinformation. Many people eat fruits a lot and think that they're doing great. If you eat 7 mangoes, you might as well just have eaten a pot of rice,
Whoa!
because mango is all sugar. Pawpaw is all sugar.
I just bought some very sweet mangoes today.
Yes, they're all sugar. If you eat 3, 4 of them, think about it. One mango is probably like 180 calories. Depends. If the big ones could be 200 calories. If you eat 4 of them, it's 800 calories. Why didn't you just eat a pizza?
I think it's very very important that we look at our food from the calories counting.
That is why I told you, if you want to know, if you want to lose weight and maintain your weight, the first question you always want to ask yourself is, why am I? Because whenever you eat, you are giving your body calories. If your body did not need calories at that time, guess what it's going to do with the calories you just gave it?
It's gonna store it.
It's fat. That's how you gain weight. If you eat when you're hungry, means your body needed calories. But if you have excess calories, if you're overweight or obese, hunger is not a bad thing. You can go hours without eating, right? Remember back home in Cameroon, people went for long hours without eating. They didn't die. It's in America that we treat hunger as though it's a famine. You're about to die. Because when you don't eat, your body has to burn fat to make up the energy it's looking for, and you did not give it. And if it burns fat, that's how you lose. But if every time you're hungry, you eat, your body has, and eat a lot, your body has no need to burn fat.
How do you know you're hungry?
Well, you have a sensation of hunger. Like right now, I'm hungry, but I'm not going to ask you. I've not eaten since lunch. A matter of fact, I skipped lunch today because I was so busy in the office. And then when I was done with patients, I came here. And I'm hungry. But I'm not going to ask you to cook a pot of food for me to eat because I'm hungry. When I get home, I'm going to eat because my body has reserves. It's called fat to carry me on until my next meal. So, we could talk about this all day, but there are mechanisms in the body that allow you to overcome hunger. The problem is when you live in a country of abundance like America, every time somebody is hungry, we are rummaging around for food. You can be hungry. It's okay to be hungry. You must not eat. You understand? You don't have to treat every time you're hungry as though the world is about to fall apart. If I don't eat, oh my God, but what if I get hungry? So what? You get hungry, drink water. Get over it. Get busy. Do something else. Go for a walk. You understand? We treat hunger in America as though because somebody is hungry, they must give them food. Give them food. They're hungry. So what?
Give them food. I watched.
Right? You have to change your relationship with food and look at it like calories. Now, if you're somebody who's a normal weight, you have achieved your goals. If you're hungry, get some food that is commensurate with the amount of calories you're supposed to eat that day. But if you're somebody who's trying to lose weight and you're hungry, guess what? Get a protein bar, 180 calories. Your body is asking you, for food. Get a protein bar, satisfy the craving. If you gave your body only 180 calories, but your body needed 500, guess where it's going to get the balance?
From the stored fat.
Stored fat. And that's how the scale goes down. You lose weight. But if you turn around and give your body 600 calories, then it has no need to burn fat.
It uses the 500 and keeps stored at 100.
Exactly.
And
So,
the scale keep changing.
exactly. Without a calorie deficit, there is no weight loss, regardless of what you do. If you do not give your body less calories than it needs, it will never ever find the need to burn fat.
So what happens to those bodies that store fats only in the belly or in the butt or just in the arms? Is that your body partitioning the fat?
Well, you do have some people, some genetic or some ethnic differences in the way we store fat, right? Black people, for instance, especially black women, tend to store fat around the hips and the butt and that. And black men tend to store a lot of fat, subcutaneous, visceral fat. But by and large, fat distribution can make a difference when you are maybe 200, 220 pounds. But by the time most people get to 280 pounds, they got fat everywhere on the face, the neck, the hips, everywhere. Right? So the fat distribution doesn't matter anymore. And when you start losing weight, you cannot pick and choose where you lose weight.
Okay.
Your body is going to burn the fat wherever you have it.
Okay. So for did you mention, okay, you mentioned that we can go to your app and we can get a lot of information from there. Oh, my question, I was about to ask you that for a JJC, a newcomer who is not able to go through the meal planning and he's not able to afford for the gym, how does he eat the African way? I think that question you answered by saying we should go to